the integral of 10 minus x divided by x squared minus 4 dx. How to do this? First of all, we can't use substitution or integration by parts or any sort of those easy integration methods. This is why we have to use integration using partial fraction. So the first thing we're going to do is separate this fraction into partial fractions. So the first thing we have to do is factor the denominator like this, which is x minus 2 times x plus 2. So throughout these few next steps, we're going to concentrate on the inside just to separate the fraction into two other fractions, into a sum of fractions. So therefore, we got this, and we got to divide it into the sum of two other fractions, which is this. So to get rid of the other fractions in this equation, we got to multiply by x minus 2 times x plus 2, which gives us that 10 minus x equals a times the quantity x plus 2 plus b times the quantity x minus 1. So when we distribute each of these coefficients, we end with this. So we got to group like terms. For example, we got to group ax with bx, which is here, and 2a minus 2b, which is a constant. So we end up with this. Negative x plus 10 equals the quantity a plus b times x plus 2a minus 2b. So since these are two polynomials, they have to have those, for them to be equal to each other, the respective coefficients have to be equal. Therefore, we get that a plus b equals negative 1 because x, the coefficient of x in this side of the equation is a plus b, the coefficient of x in this side is equal to negative 1. So the same we do with 2a minus b, which is the constant of this side of the equation, and 10 is the constant of the other side of the equation. So 2a minus 2b equals 10. Simplifying this equation, we divide by 2 in both sides. We get that a minus b equals 5. So now we have two equations and two variables. In this case, because we have this, we can solve for the two variables. So here you have to add both equations, and you end up with 2a equals 4. When we solve for a, we get that a equals 2. So since we have one variable, we have to substitute this variable into one of the original equations, which in this case I'll use the top one since it's easier to compute, and we get that 2 plus b equals negative 1. Therefore, b equals negative 1 minus 2, which equals negative 3. So now we have that a equals 2 and b equals negative 3. As we continue with this problem, we now can substitute a and b here, getting that the first thing we had, 10 minus x over x squared minus 4, is equal to the sum of these two fractions, which is 2 over x minus 2 minus 3 over x plus 2. So now we have this. This is a lot easier to compute than what we had originally. Since we know that the integral of 1 over x dx equals the natural log of the absolute value of x plus c, we can solve for this integration really easy. And we get that this integration is going to equal to 2 natural log of the absolute value of x minus 2 minus 3 times the natural log of the absolute value of x plus 2 plus the constant c.